Good morning, dear children. How are you? Hope all of you are safe and fine at your home. Hard work is always necessary on the path of success. So all of you do hard work because this time you all of you will appear for your board exam, and for good score and for a better result, all of you need to do work hard. So with this beautiful quotation, we'll start our lesson. We have already studied many attributes of table tag. So today we learn about some table attributes of TD tag. Some attributes of TD tag. See, TD tag is the TD tag is the workhorse of the table. It denotes the table data. That all of you know. So what are the attributes which we can use for TD? That is your align attribute, width attribute, BG color, row span, fall span, and V align attribute. So today we'll learn align, width, VG color and row span. In the next class we'll read about call span and V align. So align attribute already we have used for the table also. Align is equal to left, align is equal to right, and align is equal to center. So that time the table was means changing the position of the table according with respect to the text in a web browser. Here the data will be actually change the position with respect to the cell. See in this table, all these data are your left aligned, these data is your center aligned, and these data are your right aligned. So how can we align these data in a table to different position of the different position of the cell? That we'll read today using the align attribute in a TD tag. This attribute is used to control the horizontal alignment of the contents of a cell. This is used for horizontal alignment, means vertical alignment we will use V align. It can have values left, right or center. Default alignment is left. That means if you will not write anything, the data will be arranged to the left side of the cell. And if you want to shift the data to any other place, we have to use align attribute. Then width attribute already used in table also. So whenever we are using width, it was applying to the whole width of the table. But here the width attribute will apply to only the cell. The width attribute of TD is used to define the width of a cell either in pixels or in percentage value of table width. The width attribute of TD specifies individual cell width. You can give the values either in pixels or in percentage. So both the things I will show you. BG color attribute. BG color attribute is used in body tag also. It is used in table also. And today we will use this with TD tag also. When we are using with body tag BG color, it was applying to the whole web page background. And whenever we will use it with the table, it was applying to the table background. Now we will use the BG color with a TD and it will apply to only to that particular cell. See the table how different colors are applied to different cells. This type of table we can make using this BG color attribute with the TD tag. Okay. Then the row span attribute. It specifies the number of rows a cell should span. A row span attribute is used in table header cell and data cells to merge rows. You can use both in table header and in table data cells also. Merging is the same feature we use in Microsoft Excel. Microsoft Excel, as we are combining 2 or 3 cells or more than one cells to make it one cell, the same feature we will use in HTML using the row span attribute. In some cases, we need to combine 2 or more than 2 rows. We use row span in these cases. Okay. So this is your row span. See here how 2 rows combine together to make it a one. The same table will do in notepad also. Okay, so now come to the notepad and see how it is working. Okay, so already I have made a table for you. So to save time, this is your table, simple table I have made, and you see the output, how it is looking. So this is your table, a simple table. Now we'll use here align attribute and width attribute of the BG color also. Okay, so now come to the coding. So we will use this attribute in TD tag today, not in table tag. Okay, so we are learning about now going to learn the attributes of TD tag. So we will use it in TD. Okay, so suppose I will make it here TD. Here I want to shift the data to the center of the table, center of the cell. So I will write here align is equal to center. Similarly, if you want for this data also, you can write here also. You can copy and paste whenever you are doing it online. Okay. Now see, this first row of the table, I have shifted all the data of that cell to center of the table, center of the cell. Now let us see how it is working. So save it. Now see, this is our table. So now press F5 for refreshing and see A, B, C, all these move to the center of the cell. So because we have used align attribute for this cell. Now but you can understand. So for the second row, we'll shift the data to the right side of the table. So here we can write here TD align is equal to right. Same thing you can apply to other data also. So I am doing it copy and paste so that some time can be saved. Okay. So now save it and come to the output C. Now all the data is shifted to the right side of the cell. So using this align attribute, we can shift or you can keep our data at a particular place to the left side, to the center, or to the right side of a cell. If you will not write anything, then the data will be aligned to the left side. That is your default alignment. So I hope all of you understand now align attribute of the TD tag. So now come to the width. Suppose a particular cell we want to change the width of that cell. Suppose here I am writing width is equal to 50. See, I told you that this value you can give in percentage or in pixels. So now if 50 I am writing means it is 50 pixels. So let us see how it is pixels is working. One cell only I have applied, that is the first cell. So let us see how it is changing. Now say this is width of the cell changes. Okay. So that is using 50 pixels. It is in pixels. Suppose you want to give the value in percentage. So make it percentage. Otherwise, okay, make it here only percentage and see the change. That means it will change the percentage with respect to the table size. So that way the cell value changes when you have used percentage. So both the values you can use either in pixels or in percentage. That is with the TD. That is your width. So now use BG color. So I will write here BG color. BG color is equal to red. So for other cells also I will give some other colors. Like here, BG color is equal to suppose yellow color. Now suppose for this third cell, we'll write here, suppose it is orange color. So now 3 different color I have used in TT. So let us see how it is working. Now see this way different color you can apply to different cells so that your table will look more beautiful. Okay, hope all of you understand this. That is your first one is your align, which will shift the means arrange the data with means to the center of the cell, to the right side of the cell, and default is your left align. Using width, you can change the size of the cell. You can give the value accordingly in either in pixel or in percentage. So accordingly the cell width will be changed. And using BG color, that cell background will be changed. A particular cell background will be changed. See, all these attributes are applying to a particular cell when we are using this in a TD. Okay. So hope all of you understand all these 3 attributes of TD tag. Now come to the row span. Okay, row span when I will show, so the table we have seen in our presentation, that table I will show you. See, this is your table, no data is there. Now first you create we'll create that table. So first we will create the TR data. But when we write TD, that data actually combining 2 rows. So TD here will write, because it is an attribute of a TD tag, so we'll write it in TD tag only. You will write like this way, row span is equal to 2, because it combines 2 rows. So we'll write here row span is equal to 2. So then you give your data So then write your TD. So next data is your B. So the first row is over. When we will go for our second row, already second row first TD combined with the first row TD, so we will not write it. So only one TD is left. I will show you the table, then you can better understand. Okay. Now see the table how it is looking. See. Here you see the data. Here this data first cell when we have written, I have written here there row span is equal to 2 because when this data covers 2 rows, you see it is covering 2 rows. So you'll write here we have written here TD row span is equal to 2. Then we have written the data. Then close the TD tag. See then from the second table this is the first data, means this is the first row first data which covers 2 rows, then this is your second data. So then I have written here TD is equal to B, then first row is over. When you started second row, you see for the second row this first row covers, so there is no data for the second row. So only data is this side, that is your C. So that's why one data only written in second row, that is your TR, TD, C, TD. Okay, so you try to understand this. This is little bit to understand. You follow the codings and then your output. This when row span you will use means it will combine the rows. Here two rows combined together to make it one row. So here we have written TD row span is equal to 2. If it will be 3, then you will write row span is equal to 3. If it will 5, then also you will write TD row span is equal to 5. So you have to see how many rows are combining. Accordingly, you will write row span is equal to the value. Okay. And for this is the first row, so which combines, so we have written, and this is also this is in the right side. This is also the part of means data of your first row. So that data also you have written. But when we come to the next row, since the next row first cell is merged, so we don't have to repeat it because already the data covers that cell. So we'll write only this part. So that is your table. Okay. So hope all of you this one you see. This all of you understand. Hope all of you understand. Okay. Thank you all. And I have given one assignment also. You do it yourself. If you cannot do, then I will give the assignment in the next class. Okay. Thank you all. Have a nice day.